Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, good morning and thanks so much for joining us today again on Living Local Carolina. Today I am joined in studio by Michelle Gerald. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
All right, you are the founder of SIS. What does SIS stand for?
Sisters Inspiring Sisters.
And what is SIS all about?
It is a big umbrella of things, but it's really focuses on helping the community, helping our youth and the women. We deal a lot with mental health. That's a big piece of it. The mental health part of it, we deal with the mind, body, and the soul. So trying to make people as whole as possible and being there as much as we can for whatever they need. Being that go-to for whatever it is that they need.
I was going to ask you what your passion was, but I know it's going to be hard for you to nail that one down after just talking to you for a little bit.
My passion is helping people. I have a love for people, and I didn't have the best life growing up, and I think that I'm in this space because, and I do the things that I do because I wanted to be the answer for the things that I needed to answer for, but I had nobody there for. So being the answer for people, being there to be the answer for whether they need clothing, whether they need food, whatever it is, you just need somebody to listen. SIS really is, and my passion is being that answer.
And these are things that might seem like very small, but they make a huge difference to somebody's life and their well-being. That's got to be rewarding on a daily basis for you to be able to see that and really pay it forward to people.
Yeah. It's very rewarding for me. I get joy out of seeing, putting a smile on someone's face. Even if people, when you do things, I do things a lot of times secretly so that people don't know that it's me that's doing it. Because it's not about my face being out there, it's just about making sure that that person gets what they need. So my joy is just knowing that they got what they needed and I made a difference in their life. It's very rewarding. And I would be untruthful to say that it doesn't bring me joy, because it does. It does.
So how can our viewers help you on, I know you're doing things throughout the year, but what's going on right now that people can help you with?
Right now we are collecting coats, blankets, clothing, all sizes for men, women, and children.
And you also were telling me that you feed people experiencing homelessness on a weekly basis.
Yes, weekly you can ride by. I do this actually by my home.
Really?
So weekly you can ride by my home and you will see a table set out, and it'll have all kinds of fruit, vegetables, sandwiches, and different things, breads, different things that they can take. And I'll usually just take some bags, grocery bags, because a lot of times people are embarrassed about this situation, and I never want to make anybody feel uncomfortable, because it's only by grace that it wasn't me. So I never want anybody to feel uncomfortable, so I don't stand out and monitor the table. I don't stand out and just point, you can only get this. I don't do that. So I'll put grocery bags on my mailbox, and the neighborhood knows now, so they come through, they get the grocery bag, basically shop, get whatever it is that they need or they want to carry them through the weekend, and then they just go about their business. And I do that every Friday in the afternoon. You can usually find the table out around between 4, and I leave it out there until actually everything is gone.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like I could talk to you forever, but what are some other things very quickly that you think we need to know about SIS before we go?
You need to know that SIS focuses on mental health. It's very, very, very important. The mental health piece is important. We provide services like a call center where you can just call. You don't have to get, advice. If you just need somebody to listen, we're there just to listen. We do a scholarship because we reach out to the young ladies as well. So we do a scholarship every year, the SIS Merit Scholarship, Inspiration Merit Scholarship. We also do a women's retreat. It's the Heal Thyself Retreat, Healthy Self, healing from the inside out. We just do an umbrella of different things.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I am immersed in nature, and today I am at Hopsawee Plantation. I'm joined by Ray Jean. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
There's so much to see here, and I want to start by, asking you a little bit about why you are here in the first place.
It's a God thing.
Oh, is it?
It is. Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Well, we have a place up at Pawleys Island, and that was where we were planning on retiring. And my husband had joined the hunt club, and we were coming every weekend from Aiken. And this particular weekend, I had something to do with my kids, so I didn't come. And so Frank came up to the beach and went with his hunt club in the morning, and then stopped for breakfast and picked up the local paper, which said Hopsawee sold. And he said, "Oh, I remember the Maynards. They were good friends of my aunt and uncle. I think I'll stop by and congratulate them." And so he did, and they said, "Well, Frank, we withdrew the contract this morning." And he said a voice told him to tell him you'll buy it. So he said, "Well, I'll buy it." And yeah, right. I was not there, remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so they laughed and said, "Oh, Frank, you don't even know what we want for this property." He says, "No, seriously, I'll buy it." And so they had another drink, and then the next day he drove back to Aiken, and he says the devil got in the back seat and said, "Boy, you have made a fool of yourself now. How do you think you're going to do that?"
And so how long ago was this?
2001.
And now, more than 20 years later, did you ever think it would end up the way it is today?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. But,
I mean,
God has been very good to us, and allowed us to have this place and make it beautiful. And that's what our mission is, to make it as beautiful as possible, and to have as many people visit us as possible to see the work that God's done here.
Yeah. And this place is really all about education too, because obviously you come here and it's beautiful, but you can't really experience this place without knowing, what took place here.
Right.
So how do you guys do that when it comes to visitors?
Well, we have our house tour. The house is a birthplace of Thomas Lynch Jr., who's a signer of the Declaration of Independence, so very historical roots there, American roots. And then we also have our new museum, which is dedicated to the enslaved people who lived and worked here at Hopsawee.
Yeah. So,
and then we also have our tea room, which people can come and dine with us, and so it's really a full day opportunity.
Very cool. Okay, so if somebody is interested in learning more about you guys, wants to come and take a look, where's the best place to find out more information?
Well, we have a website, hopsawee.com. Linda is doing a fabulous job with our Facebook page, and putting all sorts of interesting things up about Hopsawee, or about the culture of the history around plantations and that kind of thing. She's just doing a really fabulous job of that.
The museum is fairly new, right?
Correct. We opened the museum in November of 2023.
Okay.
And we have had some fun donations, like the doghouse, which is amazing, and our archaeological crew are still coming out and excavating still and looking for things. Matter of fact, they found this ring.
Really?
Yeah, they found this ring about, it's probably 2 months ago now.
That's so cool.
And I decided, rather than put it in with all the other artifacts, that I would wear it to help me remember the people who were here. The woman who wore this. Yeah. So at any rate,
history lives on. That's so cool. Well, I appreciate you sharing all of this with me. I can tell this is a really special place. The second you walk out here, you're like, wow. The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by J&K Home Furnishings. Well, guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm at J&K Home Furnishings and I'm chatting with John. How are you, John?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. John, tell me all about you guys and what you have to offer here.
So we're a family-owned business, first and foremost, but we are anything from a furniture store to a complete in-home design service business.
Okay, so when a customer walks in and says, I don't know what I'm even looking for, what do?
You narrow that down and you try and do it quickly. We can help you, what we like to say is we can help you as little or as much as you want. So if you're looking for a specific piece of furniture, great. We can target in on that and go to that piece. If you're wanting us to come out and measure and pull together a full design presentation, we do that too, and we love doing those.
All right, so the stuff that you're seeing here out on the floor, is this stuff that you can already buy?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Okay,
Some of it you can buy just as you see it. We have it stocked in our warehouse, and some you can customize. Any fabric, finish, really get it just how you want for your space.
Beautiful. Okay, so I know everybody's wanting to know about the deals. We got to talk the deals.
Oh, we always have
okay.
deals.
Tell me what's going on right now.
So we have our Memorial Day sale going on, and the big thing with that is we pay your sales tax. Combine that with we have over $1 million of clearance inventory, anywhere from 25 to 75% off. That adds up to some significant savings.
Yeah, and this is really nice stuff too. You're getting quality pieces that will last a long time.
You are. We cover every price range and every type of quality. We really have a look for everybody.
So, in addition to furniture, you guys also have mattresses too.
We do, and we have a ton. Anything from Tempur-Pedic and name brands right on to our own custom creation and collection, Jade and Kalani.
Nice. And you do offer financing too, right?
We do, 0% for up to 5 years.
I love it. All right, well, where can people find you guys and how can they get in contact?
We have 7 different locations up and
Wow.
down the Grand Strand and in Mount Pleasant. But I would suggest going to our website, jnkhomefurnishings.com, and you can go and see the address, telephone numbers, and we'll guide you in from there.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by J&K Home Furnishings. The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Tractor Supply. Today we're joined by Tractor Supply. We just celebrated July 4th, but we want to really pay it forward when it comes to veterans. So what are we doing?
We are doing a lot of things. First and foremost, it's our Hometown Heroes initiative. We again last week announced $1 million donation split 10 ways amongst really deserving charities that take care of our veterans, our military, current serving military, and first responders. Second of all, we identify store team members and also community members and identify them as Hometown Heroes. They get $5,000 to give to the charity of their choice. So our store manager who's with us today actually gave hers to K9 for Warriors. And then we also help with everybody out there in the country that is a shopper of ours through our Neighbors Club, Hometown Heroes with special discounts.
I love it. Well, Daniel, can you tell me a little bit about your service dog, Scarlet?
I sure can. So K9 for Warriors is so proud to say that a majority of our dogs do come from rescues. So dogs like Scarlet here, we're pulling them from these rescues. We're providing the training they need and the confidence they need to save a veteran's life. So we're truly saving 2 lives at the end of the leash. And we're able to do it at no cost to the veterans because of partnerships with Tractor Supply.
I love it. Well, Jen, can you tell me, you're one of our Hometown Heroes. How does that feel?
It's a very humbling honor, to be honest. It was not expected, I can tell you that. I spent several years in the United States Marine Corps and sustained an injury. So I was not able to do a career like I wanted to, but I found service through becoming an EMT, did that for a long time, and then retired. My heart still wanted family and still wanted to serve, so I put on another uniform, and that was the Tractor Supply Red Vest. And through that, I've been able to really impact and help the community serve as they honored and served all of us that have been in the military at some point.
You guys are just awesome. Where can our viewers go to learn more information about everything going on?
It's very simple. Go to tractorsupply.com/hometown heroes. Sign up for our Neighbors Club if you're a hometown hero. And we just want to say thank you for the service and the sacrifice and community support that we get from our first responders, active duty military, and veterans.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Tractor Supply.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, guys, today I am hanging out with a local legend, the Hammock Man, Marvin Grant. Marvin, what are you working on right now?
I'm just starting a hammock. This is the dual-core size. It's the number 13. It's a large hammock. It's supposed to take me 2 hours to get it done. But if I rush and if I stand here, I can get it done in about an hour and a half.
Gotcha. And we were talking about this earlier, but you've been doing this for 31 years?
31 years in this building, total 32 years altogether. I did a year and a half at the main company when I first started. And how I got over here, I replaced a man named Primus Washington, who was doing it close to 70 years.
Oh my gosh.
I replaced him.
70
And I've been here ever since. I came in this building July the 5th of 1993.
And how many hammocks have you made?
25,301. I have proof. I got it written down. Every month, I add up what I made for that month. And I continue to work that for the last 31 years.
What's made you continue doing this for 31 years?
It's an easy job and I like talking to people.
That's a simple way to put it, I guess.
A lot of people come in and ask me different questions, or different, what's wrong with their hammock, how can they fix it, how can they clean it, different parts. I explain it to them exactly how to do it.
You also like teaching kids, right?
Well, a lot of kids that come here and ask me, can they try it? And those are the ones I get along with. The kids who like to talk. The kids who talk, those are the ones I teach them how to make part of a hammock. The beginning of the hammock and the ending of the hammock. Those are the ones I can teach. I show them twice. Their job is to finish it.
Yeah.
I tell them, you make it, you take it.
Oh, I see. All right, so can you walk me through some of the basics in terms of hammock making? You were saying that it isn't exactly weaving,
It's
right?
not. The weaving is the beginning of the hammock.
Okay.
That's the outer edges. This is the weaving part. These is made up ahead of time because this is the beginning.
Gotcha.
Now, once you get that started, we can weave the hammock to begin it. But once we get this begin, this is called a shuttle. We need it takes me 2.5 of these to make a hammock.
Okay.
If I use the ball and the shuttle combined, I'm looking at a faster time. Now, say I can't use that ball. It's gonna take me close to 2 hours to get this hammock done. Because I got to stop and add on and put another one on. Now, the last part of the hammock is the part I like to do.
Oh. Why?
Because when you get it home, I tell the little girls, you can decorate it. You can have seashells, beads, turn into wind chime. It's up to you how you want to do it.
Yeah.
That's why I tell the kids, you make it, you take it.
You make it, you take it.
I show you how to do it once. Well, I can show you twice, but see, I'm not going to teach the kid. It don't work that way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I show the parent. I get the parent to show their kid how to make that pot piece. Because see, I tell a lot of kids, your friends at home don't know me, but they know your mother, father, grandmother, auntie, or whoever you come in this door with, they know them. So I'm going to teach that person how to do this, so that person going to teach you. This way, when you get home and you tell somebody you made this yourself, they cannot say you lied.
Yeah.
You got proof.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.